Hello, and welcome to a Thursday edition of Robert versus the New York Times Crossword, best day of the week. Today we're going to do the Thursday, June 6th, 2024 crosswords and go for that 1,560-day streak. So here's your spoiler alert for the Thursday mini. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. The mini is always free to play. All right, let's do it. Organ, goof, and Yahoo and bold. In more than one way, I see. In shape like fit, and also in shape like hoses. When I had the O and the G, I was like, Oko? A baron? Yeah. There's also Duke and Earl and Viscount. But there's no other 5-letter one, maybe? Don Quixote. A nice use of bold in the clue. Anyway, now for the main event, that's the Thursday Daily Grid, which is by Michael Lieberman today. Here's your spoiler alert. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. The Daily Grid does require a New York Times game subscription. I call Thursday the best day of the week because it's the tricky themed puzzle. Artist themed puzzle oftentimes involves some kind of a trick. Very satisfying to figure out. So let's see what Michael Lieberman has in store for us. Let's get into it. Apparatus used in CPR training, that's a defib. Fist bump is a dap. Bird with vestigial wings is an emu. Like some handshakes firm. On the buddy system, in pairs, ballet company is the Bolshoi Ballet. Okay, makeshift money is probably scrip. Word that looks like an alternative to tisn't. Snot. Art style associated with Henri Rousseau. Back then is once, and abound is team. Maybe it's noir. Occasion to share dirt. Gossip sesh. Prep for a major renovation, say. Okay. Ballpark figures. Kid. Okay. Strike one. This is purple rice and ace-so. Services at a mega church. I hope. Something looks weird here. Too bad. Alas. List in a fancy witchcraft guide. Resells on game day as scalps. Bug specialist. Not sure. Cryophobesphere. Okay. Oh, this is an IT pro and ice. Galagarb. Tux and foretold. Exosphere. Okay. Prophesied, maybe? Liquor whose name translates as bitter in Italian. Boundless. Fast. Expressionist painter Noldy, don't know it. Cleveland Hoopster is a cav. Second sight for short is ESP. Spanish 101 verb is probably soy, maybe. Ser. College department that might pay students to be test subjects. Psychology. The most important architect of our age. Gary. I think this actually is gossip sesh. When a tentative quarterback throws. Some kind of passes. Sorghum. It's a crop. Cursive curses. This is maybe a natto, I think. Sure, why not? Most sure. Amaro. Okay. Passive passes. Okay. This is wrong. It's Noive, apparently. Beanpole material. Maybe it's cane. Naive. Massive masses. Okay. Loire Valley is the Garden of France. Kid could be tease. Department of Labor Division is OSHA. Ushers are at the ballpark, and strike one is pose. Strike a pose. Historical setting sought in everything is illuminated. Some sandals. Okay. Fall and winter. If you blank with smell what the rock is cooking. Acid is LSD. I think it is prophesied. Wine dregs are called lees. It's sleet. SETI, search for extraterrestrial intelligence. The shtetl. Experiments in Oppenheimer are A-tests. Cut and paste are edits. Slides here. Long letters sent to the wrong person. Missive misses. The old me is gone. Or what happened between the first and second parts. We lose the IV, right? Have good chemistry with his vibe. Slips is airs. Shoes are kicks. Cardinal point is the beak. Defame is smear. I've changed. IVE changed. Oxford figure. Very beginning. Name on a poster for the Magnificent Ambersons. Ages ago. I could spell it. A Zen garden vis-a-vis a zoo is serener. It's a bit awkward of a comparative there. Orson Welles, I guess. A barb can hurt. Oxford figure. A dawn. Very beginning is the get-go. And ego. That kind of a barb. Alright, I gotta say, it's not really a Thursday puzzle, I don't think. I've changed. Oh, I see. It wouldn't just lose the IV. The I've changed, the IVE changed to ES and all of these massive, massive, cursive curses, passive passes, and missive missives. Misses, rather. But isn't today Thursday? Am I wrong about that? Today's Thursday. How come we have such a straightforward puzzle? If anything, it's kind of a bit of a boring theme, right? You're applying sort of the same structural word change 4 times. It at least has a revealer. It's got like this goofiness to it. But I don't see why this is a hard theme. I want my Thursdays to be like genuinely hard themes. So yeah. So that's my personal taste. I mean, maybe this is just a slightly harder puzzle with a normal theme, but I've definitely done Wednesdays in 420 before also, so bit disappointing, but let's take a look at this thing, see if we can learn something. That's a defibrillator. This is pretty funny. It looks like it's an alternative to it isn't, as in it's not, snot. You gut, yeah, like you gut a room or something. Strike a pose, strike one as a command rather than, you know, strike one like in baseball. Purple rice is tasty. Exosphere, not the best fill. I didn't know everything is illuminated. Is that a movie or a book? It is a film. Written and directed by Liev Schreiber. I wasn't familiar with this film. It was a novel by Jonathan Safran Foer. I should watch this movie. Alright. Interesting. Frank Gehry there. Fall and winter is a nice little clue also. 2 seasons, you know. It's like a fine puzzle. I like DAP. Bolshoi Ballet, I knew. Didn't know this. Gossip Sesh is fun. I also guessed it. Pasole. Yeah, maybe there's some slightly hard stuff here. But didn't know Emil Nolde either. Plenty of stuff I didn't know. Nice signature. We've got Ser and Aso. Yeah, A tests are never really too fun. Serener. Bit awkward. Hate to smear this puzzle, but I don't think it's a bad puzzle. I just don't think it's what I would like in a Thursday. Let's see if it will let me. It's playing very fast. 100% of users so far who can still sync have solved faster than Thursday average, and me and Solver solved 35% faster. I still can't. I need to figure this out. I should probably just disconnect and reconnect or something, but anyway. The fast puzzle. I guess we can look at my stats just to see where it would fall. Or 20 would be. It doesn't give you 25 percentile solve time. 1 year even. Certainly below my median solve time, but alright, I gotta get this figured out. Anyway, let's move on to some more puzzles, starting with the Telegraph PlusWord. Here's your spoiler alert for the PlusWord. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. PlusWord's free to play. It's a British mini crossword meets Wordle at the end. Let's see what we got here today. Let's do this thing. Young horses are probably colts, doesn't eat. No, it's foals and fasts. Befuddling kind of den. Stadium and arena. Reasoning is logic, and a latch in dialect. Cook wears an apron. Blockade is a siege, I guess. Uniform jacket is a tunic, and a hit is a smack, a snack. Didn't know that. Is that right? Even. If you remove the C, if you have SNEK, kind of slang for a snake. In the same realm as like doggo, but a snack is a latch on a door or a window. In dialect, chiefly dialectal. Didn't know. Anybody out there use snack for that? Let's move on to Telegraph Codewords. See what we got here today. It's unfortunately not free to play. Hopefully you don't mind watching, or you can just skip below to connections. Let's see what we got here. This looks like an E. Like verse and 7. Let's see what that looks like. Doesn't immediately look bad. Puree? Maybe it's puree actually, and this is a Q? No. I guess it can't be puree because I haven't left a place for a Q. Although this does look like expenditure. Okay, so where does our Q go? Maybe it's... Oh, here it is. Didn't see that. Equinox. Dwindle. Paddle here. Inkwell. Biased. Trapeze. Usage. Donkey paddle, that's fun. Pickle. Alemi. I think we've seen that before. This is bashful. A jetty. And there we go. Quite a bit under average there. A droop is a kind of fruit. And we have seen it before, but I forget. Is LME kind of mineral? Yeah. No. It's a kind of tree. Never know if it's botanical or mineral or whatnot. Alright. Let's move on to the Codewords regular. See if we can do that faster than whatever it was, 105. Find the E first. It's probably an N. Makes this an A. Probably makes this an R. I think. Guarantee, maybe? Where's our Q? This looks like a Q. Maybe check in British. Effectiveness. Looks like a K. And bulwark. Unruffled. Saddle. Extra. Broomsticks. Nervous system. Rampart. And zip. And where are we missing? Jargon. Alright. Quite fast on both today. The E was findable. The E was quite findable. I even forget what letters we start with here. Oh, the S's. So this looked like NESS, which helped quite a bit. Anyways, let's end as we always do on the New York Times Connections puzzle, where we try to make 4 groups of 4. Hopefully we can do it today. Nice ring style point. Kind, stick, tender message. Sweet, type, drift, sick, sort, wing, cool idea. I mean, these look like they're related, and like the kind is a misdirect on like nice and sweet. Sweet and cool are kind of synonymous. Sweet, cool, nice, and sick. Slang for cool, basically. Get the drift, get the message. Get the point, get the idea. And then ring, stick, tender, and wing. At least eat chicken wing, chicken tender, chicken stick, chicken ring. That's what I'm going with. I'm going with chicken there. I think those are the 4 left. Fried appetizer. Oh, I see. Chicken tender, chicken wing, but it's like a onion ring or a mozzarella stick. Okay, all right. It wasn't a million miles away, but get the message, get the drift, get the idea, and get the point. That's probably going to be blue or green. Yeah. Sick, cool, nice, and sweet. Just slang for cool. And the one that I forgot first was actually green. All right. I don't know if you can count that as me getting all 4 connections. Again, sort of a process of elimination, but thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I'll see you tomorrow for some Friday puzzles. See you then.